Hello, my name is Patricia Holmes, and this assignment is about creating buttons to stop and play our animation. So let's open up an animation. Let's go into presets. I'm also going to teach you how to convert a preset to a web-friendly page. So if you go into presets and you go into, let's just right here, double click the parachuting pig. We're familiar with that. We've already worked with that one. Make it a little bit smaller. We're going to put a stop and play button on this. So the first thing we're going to do with the layers is we are going to go ahead and add a layer called buttons. And then we're going to add a layer for our action script. And we always want the action script on top, the top layer. Because Flash and Adobe Animate reads that first. So let's go to the button layer and click it. But before we do anything else, we have to do this. This is really important. We're going to convert this file first before we do anything to a web-friendly format. Convert HTML. HTML is the hypertext markup language for our web pages. And we're just going to call it buttons assignment. Okay, so I'm going to just save that file. It's going to convert it right now. This is what's happening. It's converted. Now, let me just change the size of it a little bit so we can see it better. Okay, now we're going to add our buttons. So click on the button layer. Then we're going to go, first before we go insert, we're going to go insert. Let's go ahead and do that. Insert new symbol button. We need to change this color. We don't want the color of our button to match the background. So let's just pick red. So when we created the new symbol, the software put us into a symbol editing mode, and it wants us to create our button. I'm going to draw a simple rectangle. Excuse me. And I want to show you something. This is very important. The creation of the button has to have these 4 hit states: up, over, down, and hit. Press F6 and add a keyframe on all of them, or just go insert timeline keyframe. You need a keyframe, especially for the hit state, which is the hyperlinked area that your mouse will see the button. Once we create that, go back to the main stage, and then our button is saved in our library. Here it is. Drag it out on the stage. Now this is important. Before we do anything else, go into the property and name it. So we can name this stop underscore button. The software, Adobe Animate owns some words it uses in the programming language like stop and play. So you just can't name it stop or play because they use that language. So name it something else like stop underscore button. The software sees this as one big word and it's not conflicting with the program language. Okay, so now that we have it named, we're going to click over here on the action script layer and we're going to add some action script. Let's go to Window, Actions, and then let's use our wizard. Click it. Well, what do we want to do? We want to stop our animation. Stop animation. Click Next. How? On a mouse click. What's the object? It's our button that we just created. So click the mouse and click Stop button, hit Finish. Now we're done with the Stop button. Let's test our movie. And then here we have, let's click Stop. Boom, it stopped. Now guys, I want you to do the same thing, but I want you to add a play button. And then after the buttons successfully work, I want you to go back into the editing mode of the button and I want you to put text on it. So how do you go into editing mode? This is another learning outcome. Remember, the button is in the library as a master symbol. So if you go to this master symbol and you double click it, you go right back into our editing mode where we created it. So what you can do here is you can add a layer in here. You can use the text tool. I'm going to use black text. And right here on the up, over, and down, you can drag a text and you can write text on here. Of course, you're going to make yours a little bit smaller than what I did. I just wanted to show you real quickly how to do it. Okay, guys, so that is... oh, I can't stop this video until I fix this. This is our our assignment this week, guys, is to create stop and play buttons, add some text on it, and apply these buttons to a converted HTML file. So if you want to open up the Parachute Pig and do exactly as I did, adding the buttons you created, and these buttons work, that is our assignment this week. Okay, guys, thanks for listening.